Hello, 6th graders. Welcome to Big Ideas Math, Section 5.3 Rates Lesson. Pause while you write Section 5.3 lesson in your math notebook. Pause while you write today's lesson objective in your math notebook. Today's objective is I can find rates, unit rates, and equivalent rates by completing Big Ideas Math practice with 100% accuracy in multiple attempts. Today we'll be starting on page 206 of your math textbook. Example 1, writing a rate. The double number line shows the rate at which you earn points for successfully hitting notes in a music video game. Write a rate that represents this situation. So we have a number line for points on the top and a number line for notes on the bottom. So on the points number line, when you hit one note, you earn 150 points, and two notes, you earn 300 points, and three notes, 450 points. And when you get to four notes, you earn 600 points. So it says one possible rate is 600 points for every four notes. But you could have written a rate for any of those spots along that number line. Let's move on to example 2, finding a unit rate. A piece of space junk travels 5 miles in 8 seconds. How far does it travel per second? So we're going to use a ratio table and divide by 8 to write an equivalent rate in which the time is 1 second, because with a unit rate, remember, we want to have 1 in the denominator, or in the bottom part of our rate. So our table looks like this. We have distance in miles, and we know that it goes 5 miles in 8 seconds. So our rate is 5/8 per 1 second. And we got to that unit rate by dividing both numbers by 8, because we can see that in order to get 8 to be 1, which is what we want, we have to divide it by 8. So if we do that to one of our numbers, we have to do that to both of our numbers. So 5 divided by 8 is 5/8. So the rate 5 miles to 8 seconds is equivalent to 5/8 miles to 1 second. So the space junk travels 5/8 of a mile per second. Example 3, we're finding equivalent rates. So letter A, a chef buys 6 pounds of salmon fillets for $51. How much will the chef pay for 9 more pounds of salmon fillets? So using a ratio table, we divide to find the unit rate, and then we multiply to find the cost for 9 pounds of salmon fillets. So we're actually doing both of the problems that we've learned how to do. So we find a unit rate, and we're also finding equivalent rates. So this is our initial rate, $51 for 6 pounds, and then we divide both the top and the bottom by 6 because we want to find a unit rate. So that means we have to have a 1 on the denominator, or 1 on the bottom. So we take 6 and we divide it by 6 to get 1, and we take 51 and we divide it by 6 and we get 8.5. So that's $8.50 per pound. So that's how much it costs per pound. And then we know that we want to buy 9 pounds of it. So we take 1 and we multiply that by 9 to get 9 pounds on the bottom. And then we take 8.5 and we multiply that by 9 and we get $76.50. So the chef will pay $76.50 for 9 more pounds of salmon fillets. Letter B, you buy 2 pounds of tilapia fillets for $16. What is the cost for 7 pounds of tilapia fillets? We're doing the same thing, but we're using a slightly different method. We're using the double number lines. Because $16 is easily divided into halves, fourths, and eighths, it is appropriate to model a rate using a double number line. So we can see that 2 pounds is $16. That's right there on the double number line. And then we can just mark it out and see that 4 pounds is $32, 6 pounds is $48, 8 pounds is $64, and halfway between 6 and 8 would be 7 pounds at $56. So the cost for 7 pounds of tilapia fillets is $56. Let's take a look at the study tip. The unit rate of cost per unit is called unit cost. The unit cost of the salmon in example 3A is $8.50 per pound, and the unit cost of the tilapia is $16 divided by 2 pounds, so that would be $8 per pound.
Remember, to earn credit for viewing your flipped lesson, you need to complete your notes in your interactive student notebook, complete your on-your-own questions in your ISN, and submit that in Google Forms. Complete your Big Ideas Math assignment in your math notebook and submit it when it is 100% correct. And remember, if you have any questions, visit your teacher.